This one, another one, another one.
Hey everyone, it's Ayana A. Campbell.
And I'm Malia Monique. And this is the AI Show. Hey, hey. You gotta dance. Hey, hey.
I've been practicing this all week.
What is this?
It's like the old heads.
This one arm just real stiff, like, hey. Hey, Tal.
Hi.
Okay, so first we have a special guest, and we're gonna get to her in a few minutes, but this week has been crazy. So, Bill Cosby going to jail.
The poor man is going to jail.
I know, and they gave him, it's like a max of 30 years. He's 80.
Like, is it per person?
It's per, so it's per
charge,
right? So it's 3 counts. So it's 10 years times 3, right?
So 30 years.
30 years.
And he's 80.
Up to 30 years, right? And people are like, he's going to be there for 2 weeks and pass away. Like,
I feel like he just needs to
honestly, he should just do that now.
pass away.
Yeah.
He's 80.
I know he had a long.
I know. I probably should. God bless
So
my soul.
what are your thoughts on the actual like sentence, on the allegations? Do you believe?
You can go first.
Yeah.
You're a special guest.
I
Because we
mean,
have our thoughts. But
I don't think like 50 women are just going to all just lie. Like we're all just gonna get together and lie on this old man. Like what?
Oh no.
So I really do feel like he did it. I do.
strongly object.
no, I agree.
I feel like he did it, and I do think
so
Bill
do
just needs. I really feel like Bill just needs to die, so that way,
So that he won't have to go to jail.
like, he can preserve a little bit of his
The legacy.
Just a
That's my
tiny
thing.
bit.
Like,
They already done snatched
I
it
know,
from
but I
there.
feel like a lot of people are like, oh, Dr. Huxtable could never do that. Like, we don't really know Bill Cosby. Like,
know
I need
Dr.
people
Huxtable.
to separate
Yeah.
Heathcliff Huxtable with Bill Cosby. Like, they're not the same.
Right.
They're not the same. So we don't know what he was doing.
Okay, well here's the thing. Do I think that he's guilty of
Sips
something?
water.
Definitely. Do I think that he raped all 52 of those
No,
ladies?
no, I don't think that either.
Definitely
Not. I think he was giving the lewd. I do think he was giving up the
He
lewd.
probably was giving the
Okay,
lewd.
but they were like, oh, he drugged me, and I'm like, well, you took it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he was like forcing the pills down your throat. That's why I don't think people are like, oh, it was the 70s, it was the
But
80s.
back then, like date
They
rape was
probably
okay
They probably was just taking the lewd.
So why are we having this discussion in 2018?
because Me Too and
Ah,
not
But I
cool
think this really started the Me
to
Too.
drug people.
Yeah, and nothing. Okay, Matt Lauer got fired. Harvey Weinstein, he still manages people. Stephen
Right.
Collins, the dad from Seventh Heaven. Pastor Campbell from Seventh
Right.
Heaven.
And he was molesting. He was molesting kids.
And he
like,
admitted, exactly. He admitted to molesting kids and having inappropriate encounters with under kids. Seventh Heaven still on TV. They done snatched the Cosby
Nothing
Show
yet,
right off.
nothing yet.
So no
They are
more.
two different colors.
No more.
Yeah.
That was the best elevator music I ever heard. Like, they just took the Cosby Show right off.
Right.
Seventh Heaven is still on. Like, please.
I would say Bill had adult women because the guy from Seventh Heaven was
14,
definitely
15.
molesting
Exactly.
kids.
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
Yeah, that's
At least when Bill was doing his stuff, they was 20, 21.
Yeah, they were
Maybe 18.
They could have been consenting adults.
I
but
just-
it's not good.
Honestly, I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for Camille. But then again,
Camille
it's
knew.
a sticky. That's
I don't know. I
right,
feel like
right,
she knew.
right.
She's like, my husband just be dragging bitches. Like, I feel like she knew. Like, I
She
really
knew. Well,
do.
she was talking about how she knew, like, he cheated or whatever.
Right.
Of course, not of course, but she knew about the cheating. But I guess the whole like, oh, he was like molesting people. That's
Yeah.
like over the hill. Like, I ain't think that.
Oh, that's where she crossed the line.
It's like that's enough.
You can
Like,
cheat, but
Can you use it for an adult?
yes, it's
Yeah.
unwanted, inappropriate touching.
Yeah, molest.
I wouldn't use it as, I don't
Like,
know.
yes.
That's not a word that I would use, but I guess legally that is the correct term.
Legally.
Yeah, legally. By
I
law.
wouldn't call it that. I just call it inappropriate.
And then
something.
it was footage of what's her name, Andrea Constand, the one who existed, and then like some other people some who appear on the Cosby Show, and then just like, you know, women who were talking about the allegations after the trial, like weeping, like sobbing. I'm like, y'all really think they were lying? Yeah. Like
so
weeping.
Wait, can we just touch on the fact that all this came from Hannibal Buress?
Yes, he did start it. He did start this. What was that, like 2 years ago?
It was more than 2 years
like
ago. It was like 4 years ago.
Yes, and he said something. And then everybody was like, maybe Bill Cosby was out here regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally that happened.
I just don't think that he did everything. That one lady that was like, she got justice.
That's
So
what
maybe
she
she
said.
just gets
I mean, we don't know what's happening because clearly that happened and slavery was a choice. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's a lot going on.
Don't even get me started.
Kanye's canceled.
I took off this weekend, so that's why I'm here.
Kanye's canceled, okay?
How could you, like, okay, I'm the first to admit I am not the most woke person around here, okay? Like, I watch it happened, but like, I'm not going around like,
it didn't happen.
Right,
It was a choice.
right.
And okay, he said it, but when I first heard it, I'm like, is he talking about slavery was a choice, or is he saying like mentally they chose to stay?
I think that's what he was trying to get at, but it came out wrong.
Came out like, oh, we chose to get on the boat.
Yeah, it came out wrong.
We chose to be like.
I would be more like Rosalie. That was her name in Underground. Yep, that was
I was so good.
But some people's like you can't downplay the mental capacity that we went through. Like, you know what I mean? But there were revolts. Like, have you heard of Nat Turner? Like, it's not like, oh, we slaves.
Like, Homicide was a good movie.
Yes, we're just slaves. I'm just going to stay a slave and never be free.
Give
like,
us
there
a
were
slave.
revolts. There were people that were trying to get out of slavery. So he can't say that for like
But
every
everybody,
slave.
I mean, if everybody did it at once, cool.
Right. But we all, every slave from every state just can't be like, yo, why do we gonna call each other, yo, tonight.
Tonight. Right.
Send a bird, like, when the crow caw 3 times. Like, what? So, like, what did you want them to do about that?
Like,
and we are products of slaves not revolting, because you don't know what happened. They could have been killed. So our ancestors were the one that were slaves. Like, you know what I mean? Generations into that, here we are. So he sounds crazy.
I'm just gonna keep Kanye in prayer. Like, that's all I can do.
I mean, maybe he needs to do like a press conference and say what he really meant. Because if that's what he meant, like what he just said.
No, that's what I'm saying. He needs to clear it up.
Yeah,
but
he just needs
he
to
hasn't
clear it
hasn't
up.
said
Because
anything
one
since
cannot
this
be
happened.
That, I mean, like, how could you think that?
I just need his mom to come back and like
I
agree
feel like he
and
really
just talk to
got
him.
lost.
Like,
and everybody's like, every time somebody gets with the Kardashians,
The
get lost.
Kardashian
But
curse,
no,
the Kardashian
he's been
curse.
lost since Donda passed away.
I'm like, Donda didn't die for you to act like this.
Okay,
Like,
he done got the liposuction.
Like,
And
is his dad present?
I've never heard him
sure.
talk about his dad.
I know his dad was like a Panther. I know that.
Well, he should be ashamed of himself.
So I don't know.
Your dad rocked this leather jacket.
In the beret, like Kanye. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard him talk about his dad before. I don't know.
He like rapped about him like.
If his dad was really a Panther, he should be ashamed. His dad is probably disgusting.
And remember, did y'all hear
Disgusted,
his song?
like-
He was like scoopity doo, scoop bop bop, boop boop bop bop.
Oh yeah. Wait.
I didn't hear that.
Kanye, no.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy in Miami. Man's not hot.
No.
Did y'all hear
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Kanye's song. He be like Scooby bag, but that scoop stop, Scooby Doo
Okay.
snack, something.
But he said he
That's
was
the
high.
song?
He was high off
Yes.
opioids. So
He
there might have been some
is-
heroin shit. I don't
He's
know.
lost. He has beautiful children.
Can I curse on
And
here?
we cannot.
Sure, you've already done it, so it's too late.
You
My
said
bad.
the B word.
Yeah, like first sentence, you just went in. I was like, well, damn, Chantel.
Sorry.
But anywho, speaking of Chantel, so you are an esthetician.
Yes, honey.
Is that like a fancy word for like you get facials? Like, what does it entail? Like, what is?
So, as an umbrella term, estheticians, we do skincare, makeup, facials, what else?
You do like
Body
eyelashes
waxing,
and brows.
Eyelashes. I do it all. It's a really fun.
She gave me a
fun
facial
gig.
before. It was good. So you have like a face mask. That you
Yeah.
also put on Campbell.
Yeah, I made it. Skincare should definitely be affordable. A lot of times people think like skincare is a luxury and not a necessity. But
A lot
really,
of these products
really
are very
is.
expensive.
They
That's
are.
why
It is.
Pause. There was a Janae Aiko posted. They posted a thing on the Shade Room like, "This is Janae Aiko's skincare routine," because her skin is like ridiculously clear.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she was naming all this stuff.
And
I
it was
said,
like $200.
girl. And then the last thing was like apple cider vinegar. I said, oh, there we go. Because apple cider is
Trader
like
Joe's.
$200. I'm just like, we can't afford that. So she's gonna do the math and tell us what's in it.
Thank you.
The rose water is what?
Okay, let me sit in the middle seat in the hot seat, shall we?
Okay, so in this mask, it is fresh lemon. So you can just literally go to the produce market and purchase all of these items. So it's lemon, aloe, and egg. So aloe
Oh, yeah,
has
that's
the,
easy.
Yeah, aloe has the consistency of mucus. Not even gonna lie.
That's disgusting.
It is. So if
Oh,
you,
from the leaf.
Yes.
The aloe vera. Yeah.
the aloe vera
It
leaf.
does. It actually
So
does.
it's best to just like toss it in a blender first to kind of like make it more malleable to use. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, it does. Can I smell it?
Yeah.
Oh, it just smells like lemon juice. Like it doesn't even smell like
It smells really good.
I think I
it.
put.
It smells really good.
I think I dropped some lemongrass essential oil in this.
Look at you. So
So-
when did you? Yeah, like when did you start getting into?
Well, I've always had like a knack for skincare. My skin is pretty glowy and
Clear.
flowy,
Yes.
very clear.
Beautiful.
And so people always ask me like, "What do you do for your skin?"
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing. But then
I
I,
woke up
started,
like this, sorry.
yeah, I started to get more interested in it, and I started like, cleansing, moisturizer, toning, being mindful of what I eat. Literally, what you put in does come out.
Yeah.
So you are what you
Literally,
eat.
pimples.
Yeah. So with this, lemon is a good astringent. So if you have oily skin, but lemon is also very powerful too. So it can be drying and very harsh. That's why we have the aloe to help soothe it and also provide moisture. And egg is also good because it provides moisture and tightening. And lemon also works as like a nice brightening agent too.
Spots.
I don't know, let's get this on.
Put the mucus on that
See you
face.
guys later.
Put the mucus all over the face.
So you don't need a lot. Like this can last for a while.
How does it feel?
It feels very soothing.
So how often should people get like facials?
I recommend every 4 weeks.
Okay, so like
Because if you go to an esthetician, you can't really do a deep cleanse at home. Unless you had like a steamer just in your house on deck, which most people don't. And with aesthetics, they use like a
Like a
different professional
steamer for
grade.
your clothes or is it for your face?
For your face.
yeah.
Can
I've
it
seen
be-
them. They're like on Amazon.
I mean, they're not that expensive.
They're not
but
that much, yeah.
The average household, I don't think people
I
would
love
buy.
the steamer when I go get the facial and they put it just blasts right on your face.
I mean, could I use my clothing steamer?
No, you get the facial steam.
I'm not going to recommend you use a clothing steamer on your face. That might be too
Like,
powerful.
yeah, what you doing? You
Right.
ironed it? Like, no, just a facial.
Your skin peeling off because it's too
not-
strong.
I'm just asking for our viewers that's trying to save on costs.
Well, if you do have a steamer for the clothes.
Well, facials can be very inexpensive too.
You know what else works? When I'm boiling eggs, and when you dump the eggs out,
Just feel
all
like
the
that's it.
steam comes up, and sometimes I just stand over the pot. And
That's good too.
Thank you.
Or one thing you can do at home if you have a
I do.
crock pot, you could take some washcloths, wring them out, roll them up, and then sit them, put a lid like an inch of water in the crock pot, and just let it sit. And then you have hot towels at home, and that's a good way to just like steam and open up those pores and let the mask or whatever it is you're using penetrate.
dripping. Came through dripping.
You feel it, like tightening?
Okay, so Jan's gonna sit here
Yeah.
and
just-
let it dry, and then we'll be back. Are you tight? Is your face? Can you talk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
So you
Okay.
had this on for like 4 minutes, and you're glowy. So what's in this? In these flowers?
So that is rose water. Rose water got really big this year. Actually, roses got really big this year. So like rose gold, Angry Orchard rose. But rose water is like a really big thing. And it's a great toner. So what a toner does is it balances out your skin's pH levels. to help keep your skin nice and toned and even. So a lot of people are like raving about, oh, rose water.
They sell in the store too. For
And
like
they sell it for a lot of money.
And I ain't buying. So how did you make this one? You say you just like boiled.
So my mom, somebody gave my mom some roses, and I'm like, she don't need these.
Give me that, mom.
So you just take the leaves and you just pop them off. I actually, so there's a few ways you can make your own rose water. You can take rose petals and some distilled water and just let it sit for about a week. And then you'll have the rose water, and you can put it in the fridge and it'll last about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I took a quicker route. I just took the leaves or the petals, put it in some water and boiled it. And then like the leaves turn like this pretty purple color. And I just poured it into a glass jar and popped it in the fridge, let it cool, and then boom, you got your own rose water.
So how long do we gotta boil for?
Until it boils. Until the water like boils.
Until we see the bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you can just turn it off.
Oh yeah, you glowy. Let me touch it.
Aaliyah, did you
Oh,
wash
she
your
probably got
hands
a pimple. Oops. Yeah, earlier I did.
earlier?
I did.
And then rose water is a good toner. I like to infuse mine with like eucalyptus or lemongrass with a really relaxing smell. Because sometimes after work, I'm like, I'm so stressed out. So I might have a glass of wine and I'll take my rose water out the fridge and just spray it on my face, and it's just super relaxing.
Look at you.
This is gonna be awkward.
So you're gonna tone her.
Yeah, so after you cleanse, you definitely want to make sure you tone.
Tone, yeah.
So the
I
process,
just use witch hazel. Is that
that's
okay?
really strong.
I mean,
Witch hazel is very strong. It is a
I
good
like
toner, but unless your skin is like super duper oily,
yeah.
That's me.
witch hazel is a very powerful
It doesn't do
astringent.
anything for me, so that's why I use it. Like it's not. I'm saying it's not too strong for me. That's all.
Okay.
Because my skin's very oily.
Because if you have like normal or combination skin, please do not use witch
Yeah,
hazel.
witch hazel literally sucks it up.
You're gonna burn your face.
So where do you work? Where can we book a facial?
So I work in Manioc at Salon L on Main Street. So
What's your hours?
I'm there every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from I get there.
Just come
From
in.
9
It's
to
like-
3. 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and we're open on Sundays too, from about 10 to 3. So if you call, you can book with Chantel. If you say, oh, can I book with Taylor? I'm like, who?
She doesn't work here. So just give us your Instagram again so people maybe can slide in your DMs and stuff.
So my Instagram is steltician. We'll play on words there.
And I'm gonna give me a facial later too, guys. But of course, follow us on everything at
You're
the
all
AI
toned up.
Show. Y'all looking fresh and clean.
I feel
How do
good.
you feel relaxed?
Yes, I'm doing this like every day.
I'm just gonna smell this. I'm gonna bring the good vibes.
Yeah, so all this stuff you can make at home. Like skincare doesn't have to like hurt your pockets. Like the next time you go grocery shopping, toss a few lemons in there. Get like an extra large thing of eggs. Like this also can work as a hair mask. So food is versatile.
she
Your skin
wants
should be versatile. Are you going to drink it?
No,
Oh.
Smell it.